You're beautiful because I love you.
What?
Fire up with the disco!
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong thing!
All right, welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. This is Brandon coming to you on Tuesday once again with another Victorious reaction. Really enjoying this series. Let me know if you are, but I certainly am. As you know, I spent 2 years as an administrator at a performing arts school, a lot like Hollywood Arts, so I've been getting a lot out of this series. This is episode 6. It's called Tori the Zombie, and not sure what it's about. And by now, I do know all the character names. There's Tori and Trina and Robbie and Jade here and all of the other ones. I'm not sure where we're going here, and I'm not sure what's going on in this random still frame with Jade on her phone saying something with Robbie and Tori on each side. But I can't wait to get into this one. If you're not subscribed to the channel, particularly if you're enjoying this series, my Victorious reaction series, do click the button below to subscribe to the channel down there. I would really appreciate it. But let's get into the episode.
Ready? Action.
Okay.
Why can't you admit that you're in love with me?
Why are you in love with me?
Because you're beautiful. Look at your face in the moonlight.
I can't.
You can.
No, a person can't look at their own face. It's impossible.
Is that in the script?
I'm very good looking.
Yeah.
And lights go.
Yeah, and this is very accurate, by the way. It looks like they're rehearsing part of a play or some other work or production that they're going to do. And I'm not sure, this almost looks like a backstage area because of the curtains, but it looks also sort of like a black box theater. I'm not real sure. It almost looks like a backstage area in their main auditorium. And most performing arts schools would have a couple of different venues for different things. They would have a little black box theater, but they would also have their main performance stage where they might also have concerts and other things go on. This almost looks like a backstage area.
For you, I would wait 1,000 years.
But that's so many.
What?
I do love you.
Because I'm beautiful?
I don't love you because you're beautiful. You're beautiful because I love you.
Whoa.
What?
Fire up with the disco!
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong thing!
Yeah, and by the way, the lighting and all of the things that go on behind the scenes of productions like this would be a very real part of the rehearsals, particularly as you get close to whatever the production is. You would involve people in your theater tech program, which I've talked about before. Those are all the people who do the set design and the production of the set. They actually build it many times themselves, which always made me as an administrator really nervous because I would be scared to death of somebody getting hurt doing that because they did use power tools and other things. But this guy who's doing sound and lighting and things like that, they would be involved in the production even though they themselves are not actors.
All right, why don't we take a break? Tori, Beck, you guys were great. Really nice stuff.
Thanks.
How was I?
I've seen worse.
Oh, man.
Guys!
And I don't know how many theater teachers they have here. I've seen at least 3 at this school, although I thought Mr. Sikowitz was kind of the main one. But I actually haven't seen him in a few episodes. I'm not sure what's going on with him.
Everyone shut up a second.
What you got?
An email from Principal Eichner that
Principal
says,
Eichner.
to all students involved in our school's production of Uptown Downtown, Sophia Michelle will be in Los Angeles the weekend of the 17th and will be personally attending your opening night.
You know what? I laugh because this show is realistic and spot on every time. When I watch scenes out of this show, it really takes me back to my time at this particular school that I worked at that is so much like Hollywood Arts. These things do happen. You have different actors and actresses that will come through, not usually like a super mega star, but things like this do happen. An actor who is known for a particular work who comes to see it or happens to be in town doing something else. The area that I worked in was also home to a lot of other theater and film productions, and you would have professionals that would come through, and sometimes they would attend things like this or come and give some sort of master class to the students, whether it be the theater program or sometimes the band or the orchestra or a visiting pianist or some sort of film producer that would give a talk to students. That does happen in real life.
Night performance.
What? Yeah, and honestly, the teacher may feel maybe a little bit of nervousness about that because he knows that if there's somebody like this, they may have their own opinion about the quality of the performance. And Principal Eichner sending a message like this, in this case, that is something that he would do. Let the students and the community and the parents know that this person may or may not be attending.
Who's Sophia Michelle?
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, I forgot. At the very end of the last episode, which was titled Jade Dumps Beck, they did get back together at the end. So I saw her kind of take his hand. I'm like, wait a minute, they're broken up. But no, they aren't. They got back together at the very end.
She gets to be the lead and she doesn't even know who Sophia Michelle is.
Look at the cover of your script.
Oh, Sophia Michelle wrote the play we're doing. Oh.
Yeah, and she may get a little bit of this treatment if she really doesn't know who that is. Actors and actresses do take that stuff very seriously if they're a really serious actor or actress. The same thing happens for musicians when it comes to composers or authors and things of that nature. Those are people that students like this would look up to. And the fact that Tori did get the lead and she doesn't know who it is, she may get some comments about that.
She's like the biggest playwright on Broadway.
All right, you guys. We knew we had to be great. Now we have to be perfect.
No, he should not be doing this. Now, I do totally understand him being a little concerned or having some sort of, maybe a little bit of anxiety about having this person here, but putting this kind of pressure on the kids with comments like this is really inappropriate. It's not a potential firing or anything like that. It's just sort of bad practice. And you know what? If he really wants the students to do well and do their best, this is probably not the right thing to say anyways.
We are not going to disappoint Sophia Michelle.
And you sure you want Robbie in this play?
And Sophia Michelle, or whatever, she is not going to be disappointed if some students, some high school kids, don't do like a fantastic job at her play. I think she would be pleased that they're learning about it and doing it, whatever the outcome is.
I have to go take another nerve pill.
Nerve pill. Honestly, him doing that and just leaving them alone like that for that long, that's probably a potential firing. Not what he said, but just leaving them by themselves for this long. You can't do that. Again, rule number 1 is you supervise your students all the time in regular high schools and in high schools like this. These students are still high school students, even though Hollywood Arts is a little different.
Will you kill the disco?
No one can kill disco.
What?
Hey, have you seen Cat?
It's just special effects makeup.
Oh, well, that is special.
Yeah, and you do have that, by the way. Most of the time, it's not quite to that extent, although I have seen that before, and these makeup artists can do some pretty crazy things with makeup. You hear the term makeup, and you think of things like eyeshadow and stuff like that, but they can make people look injured or wounded or whatever. I have seen that before, but not quite to this extent.
Yo, Cat.
Oh, hey, Tori. Yeah, just a sec. I'm almost finished with my assignment.
Ooh, what's the assignment?
To transform a human face into a terrifying monster. Wanna see?
Terrify me.
What in the world? That is so weird. That is not what I expected. I know the title of the episode is Tori the Zombie, and I was expecting a zombie or some other creature like that. Not quite this. This is weird. This is almost worse in a way. And by the way, on another note, this would not, in my experience, be part of like the curriculum. Just like the stage fighting in an earlier episode, it might be something that they touch on, maybe. It wouldn't be part of the actual curriculum or standards that I'm aware of teaching you to do makeup. There are plenty of other things that you would have to learn in a theater program like this, but doing makeup like this is not typically part of it. It may just be something that Kat wants to learn about, though. I could understand that.
Ah, man, you made me cute. You're the worst.
Yeah, he probably did not know what he looked like before he got up. That is too much.
Let me try again after school.
No. I'm done with you.
That's the third model who's quit on me. I'm gonna get an F. In makeup.
And I don't think there's makeup classes. Now, maybe that exists, and I just don't know about it, and the school that I worked at just didn't have it. Maybe that's true, but I've never heard of that. You're going to have more generalized theater classes and theater tech classes, and you're going to learn a lot of very specific things, but I've never seen makeup be part of it, let alone its own class unto itself.
Oh, that bites. Let's go get an A in lunch.
An A in lunch.
No.
I am not gonna be
your monster makeup model.
But if I don't transform someone's
Okay.
face into a hideous monster by Monday, I'm gonna fail this class.
Is she the only one in there? Like, I guess I saw a couple of other people doing makeup, but this is the first I've heard of like an entire class of makeup. And I guess this is also where the episode title is coming from, Tori the Zombie. I'm guessing that means she's going to agree to do this and perhaps end up a zombie. I'm not sure. We'll have to see.
We can do it tonight, tomorrow night, whenever you want.
I'm in a huge play. I have to learn all my lines and 5 songs.
Tori!
What?
You have to do it.
I'm
Say
not
yes,
doing it. I'm not.
What is going on? What is going on? And I have heard conversations that sound like this in real life, particularly at, again, the art school that I worked at.
I don't want to. I don't do it.
Yay!
But you're buying my lunch.
What?
Can we just get this whole monster makeup thing over with?
Sure, let's get started. Can Andre be my assistant? Andre, you want to help me put monster makeup on Tori's face?
Bye.
Ready?
Yep. Show me. Wow, look at me. I'm hideous. Yeah, I totally look like a zombie.
Yay, I'm not a failure!
Yeah, she does look like a zombie, all right. And I'm not sure. This doesn't exactly look like it's makeup. It looks more like a mask, but more a flexible, high-quality mask of some sort. But yeah, she did turn her into a monster, didn't she?
Hey, let's go scare my sister.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Trina, come see
That's
something.
risky.
Where's Tori?
Rawr!
She wasn't even scared.
Wow.
Ugh, this is not gonna work.
You guys, I'm playing the lead in a big musical tomorrow night, and my character's supposed to be beautiful.
Well,
That's right. So her makeup will not come off. Whatever Kat did here is not coming off for some reason. And this is something I don't know a lot about. I don't know how realistic this would be as far as this not coming off or coming off. If you have this expertise, let me know in the comments. Is this realistic or not? And yeah, it is true that she is playing this quote unquote beautiful character in the play. I don't know how that's going to go down.
Worst comes to worst, you postpone the play.
No, I can't. Sophia Michelle is coming to see it.
And Kat says, worst comes to worst, you postpone the play. You, as in Tori, like she's just one of the actresses. She's not in charge of it. She has no control over the school's performance schedule. Just postponing it. That's not very realistic. Even if the theater director wanted to do that, I remember in the art school that I worked at, that stage schedule was very tight. We used to have meetings of all the different departments that would use that stage because typically like the big main stage that's really nice and has all the seating, it's going to be used not only by the theater department, but by the band, by the chorus, and the band would usually have multiple performing groups and the chorus would usually have multiple performing groups, and then you've got orchestra, piano recitals, dance recitals, ballet and modern dance, and all sorts of things going on in addition to the theater department. And you just can't postpone it because if you tried to do that, the band might have a concert next week and then some sort of piano recital. You can't just postpone it, and much less Tori doing that herself. Even though she is the lead, which is really important, she's just an actress. She's not in charge of the play itself.
Oh, they don't sell it in stores. We just have to drive to Grizzly Industries and get it there.
relax. That's only like 2 hours from here. I could drive you there tomorrow.
When? I have school until 3, and then I have final rehearsal, and then I have to do the play.
Calm down. After school, I'll go with Trina to Bakersfield, pick up the solvent, drive back, and get the makeup off your face before the play starts.
That is really risky. So they have this product that they're trying to get this makeup off. I thought they were going to say, oh, we'll just skip school or not go to school and then go to the play, which honestly, I think if that happened in real life, that is probably what they would end up doing. But no, after school, she's going to go get it and then slide in with like almost no time to spare. And she's not going to probably be there in time for the final rehearsal or dress rehearsal. I'm not sure if this plan is going to work very well.
Oh, who's that? What?
Oh, poor kids.
5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, not bad. Not bad. And stuff like this, again, takes me back because this is what art schools do, productions like this. And these kids are very good. I still think it's funny. It's like actors playing actors, that kind of thing.
Now everyone go get some water, hydrate, and rest up for the show.
And you do have conversations like that, by the way, telling them to hydrate and rest before the show. That is a real thing. If you're in a play or some sort of production like this, especially if you're one of the major characters, think about it. You might be speaking for like 2.5 hours. I can tell you from doing live streams streams from time to time. If you talk for 2-3 hours solid, that does wear on your voice.
Yeah, what's up?
Your face, it's still hideous.
I know, but my sister and Kat are already on their way back here from Bakersfield with the solvent.
You're sure?
And you know, it just struck me, if it's the makeup class that's doing this, you would think that they would have whatever products are necessary to take this stuff off, especially if they got the material from the makeup teacher, which again, I've never heard of that, having a whole class dedicated to makeup. But if Kat did this as part of a class, you would think that they would have agents that could remove whatever this is on Tori's face. So I'm wondering, is it going to be that she has to do it with the zombie makeup on, and the person who wrote the play thinks it's some sort of genius spinoff or really likes it or thinks it's funny? I'm wondering if that's what's going to end up happening. Dangerous.
Trina, maybe you should pull over if you're gonna put on lip gloss.
Maybe you should talk less. Shut up! Yeah, I got a horn too, buddy!
Trina is awful. I thought, based on you guys' comments, that Jade was going to be the character that always causes issues. It's Trina. Trina is just awful.
Hi, Trina's phone.
Are you on your way back with the solvent? Tell me you're on your way back with the solvent.
Tori, you're on speaker. Trina is also in the car.
Where are you guys?
Relax, we're almost at the factory.
You're not even there.
Oh, they're not on their way back. I sort of thought they were on their way back too, but they haven't even gotten to the factory yet. That is not good.
Yet the show starts in like 2 hours.
We'll make it.
No,
punch bucket
no
boo.
way.
Dude!
Uh-oh. I'm getting so nervous. I think they're going to have some sort of accident. I hope not.
Hi, Miss Michelle. I'm Marty, the director. Pleasure to meet you.
Sophia.
Hey, here comes our playwright.
Sophia Michelle.
And once again, this does happen in real life. That's kind of funny how realistic some of this is.
We're on in 2 minutes and you still look disgusting.
I could play the lead.
No, we don't have anyone else to play your part.
Yeah, I was just thinking that they do usually have a backup or understudy, or I'm not sure what exactly it's called. I don't know if they still use that term, understudy, but basically a backup actor or actress for each and every role, because people do get sick, people do have accidents, people have things that happen to them at the last second that prevent them from doing the play. It's not usually zombie makeup that is the issue. It's usually some sort of sickness. Somebody gets sick at the last minute. There are actually people on the professional opera and other theater circuits that do like a specific role because they've memorized the entire hours-long production, and there's someone who can do a role at a moment's notice. So they'll go to New York or Chicago or Seattle or other places, and they'll just do that one role, and these directors in the professional world know that they can just call on these people at any time to do this specific role. If their normal person gets sick or whatever, they can just go in at the last second and do it. And it's interesting here, Jade actually offers to do the part, but then the teacher here, I'm not sure what his name is, he doesn't have anybody to play Jade's part, whatever that is, so he sort of has no choice. I think he's going to have to put Tori in anyway, and then the playwright will end up liking, you know, this zombie face.
We're indoors. Lose the scarf.
She needs to watch it. That's not quite a potential suspension, but it's really rude. Oh, they went and got ice cream and they're just taking their time. And even on their original timeline with no stops, I'm like, there's no way they're going to make it.
Hi, Tori.
Where are you? Where's my solvent?
We have it right here.
Oh
Put it on
no.
speaker.
She's going to like toss it out the window or
Tori,
something.
you're on speaker.
The curtain is gonna be up in 90 seconds and I'm still freaking in the face. Why aren't you here?
Just like 40 minutes.
Uh-oh, now they're getting pulled over.
Maybe an hour.
Yeah, they ain't making it back now for sure. So now she knows she has to go on like this.
She's beautiful.
Okay, and I'm guessing once again that the playwright is going to like it. She's going to think like they're taking some sort of in-depth angle on beauty or beauty culture itself by putting this mask on her. I'm guessing that's going to be the case. That's my theory. Just confused.
Stop acting like a stupid girl!
You got a little something right there.
What?
This!
Oh boy. And I guess there's your stage fighting applied there. And I see the little band here. I wasn't sure if they were actually going to be playing during the production, but this does happen sometimes. I don't see it a ton, but you do see collaborations between different musicians that are providing live music at a theater production, but a lot of times not. I would say more often than not, you wouldn't have something like this, but this is pretty cool.
Suddenly, my choice is clear.
Unfortunately, as you guys know, I do have to skip some parts, including most of the music, because it tends to cause copyright issues, but let's keep going. Okay, they have it now.
We brought you Breezy Queen!
Yeah, and, you know, I could understand her being pretty mad with all the pit stops and getting pulled over and stuff when she's waiting on them.
Get this smoke off my face, okay?
Get it off her face!
Okay!
Hurry!
It's coming, it's coming to me, buddy!
I'm sorry, that is some of the fakest fake piano playing I've ever seen. He's going like this. I mean, could have made it look a little more real than that. All right. So now she's got all that off of her. Wow. Okay. And again, I had to skip most of the music. I'm really curious as to what this playwright thinks of what they did. That is what I want to know.
Well,
Okay, here we go.
that was an interesting performance. When I wrote that play, I certainly never pictured Penny as a freakish zombie during most of it.
And here we go. She's going to explain kind of the thinking behind it, like they did it on purpose the whole time. Here we go.
Look, I can explain.
You don't need to explain.
Here we go. Here it is.
I totally got it.
You did? You do? She got it. What'd you get?
The whole commentary on what's really beautiful. Having
Yeah, there it is. The commentary on like beauty culture and societal perceptions and things like that. I knew it was going to be something like that.
these two young men feel true love for a girl with a hideous face really emphasize the whole point of the play, which is substance over beauty.
There you go.
Beauty within.
And of course, they all just agree. That's just fantastic.
Well, we're really glad you liked it.
Yeah, and did you enjoy my performance, Miss Michelle?
Wow, I am late for my plane.
We heard you were going to be in LA all week.
Right, well, bye.
Ooh, that's not great.
Congratulations, everyone. Now, before we go, just a couple of...
Dance party.
Don't fight it!
They're gonna dance. They're gonna dance. Sure, here we go. Yep, dance party to end it. That's pretty good. All right, well, that's the episode, Tori the Zombie, episode 6 of the series. That one was pretty good, and once again, spot on with so many things, except for the whole makeup as a class thing. I've just never seen that before, but maybe because I've just never seen that before, and they do that at all the other art schools, but I just haven't seen it. But very spot on, and once again, it really takes me back to my time as an administrator at an art school. I continue to enjoy this series. If you are enjoying this reaction series to Victorious, do let me know in the comments, and let me know also by subscribing to the channel if you're not yet a subscriber. I always appreciate all the subscribers and people who just watch my videos. It's okay if you don't subscribe. Of course, I would prefer it that you do. And a special shout out to all of the channel members, including the Hall Pass, Honor Roll, Teacher's Pet, and Principal's Office level members. I really appreciate your support also. I'm going to wrap it up here. Do let me know if you're enjoying this series and would like me to continue. I'll see you on the next video here on School Principal Reacts. Thanks for watching.